Hi guys, today we're going to react to Take Me Under by Man with a Mission. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from DJPaz. Thank you, DJPaz, for yet another request.
Thanks, DJPaz. We appreciate the support as always. And yeah, I think it's our third time with Man with a Mission, so looking forward to it.
I'm so addicted to this tiny world of my own, stuck in my cage and so abused to the bone. I'm so addicted to this tiny world of my own, stuck in my cage and so abused to the bone. That was predicted to see how they panic so good, fed up with everything and leaving out of order. I hear the morning lullabies, wake me when it's over. Me gusta más hacerte, just like a goddess at the sign. Can't say we say oh, sure enough she don't take me under, take me down with you. That's guitar warrior, so now just take me alone. Why don't you take me down with you? So you're addicted to, you can't stand it, mama. Fed up with everything, 'cause we're just out of order. I see the floating ones collide, wake me when it's over. Imawa no kiwa de, umare kawaru-sa.
I'm in love with this presentation, but it's because I have context from the lyrics. When it starts, it's kind of directed as like a martial arts action film, something you'd see Donnie Yen or Jackie Chan or Jet Li do. And the imagery, you see a pig who is the enemy of the wolf. And just because of the context I got from the lyrics, I just love that imagery. I love what it means. The gluttonous pig that wants to take over the world, that covets the world and its resources, which kind of describes what everything's wrong with the world. And the wolf, who's very much connected to an equilibrium between itself and nature. And they battle each other. I love the song. The music itself, it's extremely catchy. It grabs you from the first second. Actually, the subject matter is very grim, but the song itself grabs you in an uplifting tone. They keep your energies high. I'm exhilarated, yet I'm not exhausted.
I've commented before about how great I think their sound is, just so smooth, and it's very, very mainstream sounding that can very much translate universally, easily. So much so that this song, or at least the chorus of it, sounded extremely familiar. I am not sure if I may have heard this before, or it just sounds like something else, like a lot. The melody, something about it, I was like singing it in my head like I've heard it before.
So I like to call the Babylon curse. Every time we listen to a song that resembles another song or has elements in it from another song, I always find out what song it was long after we were done reacting to that specific song.
Yeah, it's not something I can sort of point at just, straight off the top of my head, but it's there, It definitely sounds like something I've heard before in a sort of myriad of rock bands that are in that sort of subgenre. But I've always expressed how much I love the lead singer's voice. It's silky smooth, it's just so good. He knows exactly what to do with it, where to go with it, and it just gets you. It's like if they were an American band or a UK band or whatever, this would be on the charts right now. It would be a massive hit. because it would work for a younger generation. It has a really cool sound to it. And they always manage to wrap it in a package that works. They're very clever as far as their music videos as well. This one has a slight, let's call it educational angle to it, you know, because of the nod to Orwell's Animal Farm.
Yeah.
You know, with the like you said, the gluttonous pigs who are the rulers and how they oppress everyone under them. In this case, it's the wolves, and how they go to war. And this song is all about, you know, starting some kind of a rebellion. It's basically telling people, rise up, enough is enough. We've been put to sleep under this reality of ours, and we should create some sort of change no matter what.
I got something else in addition to what you said. The song's title, Take Me Under, and of course some of the lyrics, it keeps on saying, take me under, take me with you, take me down with you. To my mind, it means we who see the problem with the world, we are part of that problem. We deserve the punishment to resolve that problem. We are also not free of blame. There's a verse where he says, I hear the mourning lullabies, mourning as in mourn after somebody's death. Wake me when it's over, make me wake up, just like your God has sent the sign. Reboot your first drive. Reboot your first drive made me think about the flood, the first apocalypse, so to speak, the flood that took over the world, that killed everybody. So by that verse, I started thinking about somebody who's pining for an apocalypse, and he's saying, take me down with you. So that's what, not just an uprise, but also let's reboot, let's do some house cleaning, you know.
There are several elements here, like several levels. It talks about being addicted to this tiny world of my own, stuck in my cage, it's so abused to the bone. That was predicted too. See how they panic so good, fed up with everything in being out of order. So it's basically someone who's become numb to the reality, like addicted to the way things are without realizing for so long, now starting to realize and look at what's happening. This actually took me to the Matrix. The whole take me down, wake me up, and the whole reboot your first drive. There's definitely that element to it where it's talking about an awakening. So that's where the rebellion part is as well. It's an awakening. It's like saying, we've been addicted, we've been numbed to whatever this thing is. So it's time to make a change. If that change is an apocalypse, like a complete blank slate start again, let's do that. If it takes us and we need to like actually die and be reborn again, then that's what it takes. It's basically saying we need to do whatever needs to be done to make this happen. Let's just not keep living this life, sitting here, being oppressed, abused, and asking for more, being addicted. It's a subject matter that's been dealt with before, and here it's done in a certain interesting angle. It's like somebody talking to someone else, you know, saying, so you're addicted too, without an escape, fed up with everything, because we're just out of order. So similar to the earlier verse, but now he's talking to someone beside them. So it's like having a conversation, waking up somebody else to join this cause. Awake inside you, it's an apostle of demise. Take me under, take me down with you. My feelings were torn apart, so now just take me under. Why don't you take me down with you? It is asking for some sort of end to the suffering, or just an end so that we can start over again.
I like to think about that specific line, take me down with you. And also an apostle of demise means that there are quite a few people who realize that as apostles, they realize that this has to end. So it has to end in demise for things to be remedied later. So they recognize that there's a sense of accountability here by the storyteller who recognizes it, because they're saying it's time for us to be out of the equation for things to get better, because we're the problem, not they're the problem. I love that about this song. There's accountability in it.
Or just that it's a cost that we should be willing to pay.
Yeah.
So take me down with you. Ooh, 'cause nothing here is true. Virtues also turn it's closer. Hope it's somewhere where it's over. Hope we don't care. I'll be there.
awesome.
Beautiful. There's something visually symbolic in the way they played out the second half when the wolf dies and goes under, and then he comes back, maybe from hell, maybe from purgatory, and he has that glare in his eyes. To my mind, it means it's actually a beautiful take on it, because if it means what I think it means, people like you and me, we see the problem, the world is going in a terrible direction. We are a part of the problem because we are addicted to the lifestyle that we've become accustomed to. The amenities, that there's water in the faucet, that there's food in the grocery store. So the only way to defeat the gluttonous pig is to just give that all up like the wolf does. So maybe the message here is go back to basics. Stop being dependent on Big Brother or governments in order to survive. Way back when, you didn't have that. You had to hunt your own food and take care of your own family and offspring.
That scene with that fight, and then when the wolf kind of goes under, that was very reminiscent of the Matrix. Even the pig was in a suit, you know,
yeah,
like the agent. There's something about that it talks about a certain consciousness, I think. But there were references to near death and purgatory, which you mentioned.
Yeah.
He says, I see the falling ones collide. Wake me when it's over, at the very edge of our death. We will be reborn, reboot your first drive. So he's actually not saying let's die, you know, all the way, but we need to get very, very close to death in order to awaken and to reboot, to start again, for a clean slate. He says, awaken your libido, the head of purgatory, take me under, take me down with you, with my erased memories. So now just take me under, why don't you take me down with you? So erased memories, it's like he's saying, so I don't remember all of this, will help me start anew. Let's erase the past. So it's definitely got like this post-apocalyptic kind of feel to some of the message.
Yeah, a positive one.
Yeah, it's about a reality that we live, but that might not be actually real. Because he says, because nothing here is true. I felt you thought so too. So it's about like-minded people who can join forces to kind of make this happen. You know, there is a strength. We just need to kind of get to that realization. Hope it's closer, hope it's somewhere. When it's over, hope we don't care. I'll be there too, there when it comes true, so take me down with you. Reborn, and finally I begin. So Lord, yes, God, take me under. Won't you take me down? So here he's like referring to God. So it's like a higher power saying, help me here. We need to make this happen.
Yeah, it's their way of asking their maker to take them back to zero, take them back to where everything made sense. So they know to recognize what's wrong. Because we may tackle the idea that everything is wrong, but we don't see it. We'll naturally resist to altering our lifestyle in a drastic way like the wolf did. That's what he's asking his maker. Take us back to a time where there was no civilization so we can rebuild it better.
But it has an uplifting thing at the end, you know, where basically this is the hope of us winning this battle and making that change and starting, you know, like there's a new horizon and let's sort of pull together for this future.
Also, they probably didn't mean it that way because the wolf masks is something that they normally have, but in correlation to the music video, I love to think about how the good guy in here is the wolf. Now, the wolf doesn't represent moral because wolves are vicious creatures, but it does represent living with some sort of equilibrium with nature. It does represent living within a defined set of rules where you have the food chain and you have the natural progression of things. Things have to die for other things to live. You have that, but you don't have a sinister design to exploit the world's resources to a point where the world can no longer sustain human life. You don't have that. So I love the fact that it recognizes that nature is not the moral compass of the world. It's not moral nature at all. It's very vicious, but the important part in it is not the morality in it, but the equilibrium that all life must have in the world. Otherwise, life ceases to exist.
It's a pretty cool message, a very cool video, and a fantastic song. Very catchy. Again, this one's probably going to get stuck in my head for a while. Another amazing one from Men with a Mission. We love this band. And yeah, we're definitely looking forward to more. So thank you, DJPaz. Again, another amazing request. And thanks again for the support. We appreciate it so much.
Yeah, thanks, DJPaz. We enjoyed reacting to this song very much. Gave us a lot to think about. We love songs like that, actually. Thanks again. Keep them coming, please. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As this is our third Man with a Mission reaction, you can now check him out in a new playlist, which should be showing on the screen around this time. So yeah, please click and check it out. We'd appreciate it. And again, thank you very much, guys. We appreciate all the support. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode, and we hope to see you then. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.